I'm John Cruden. I'm the Assistant Attorney General of the Environment and Natural Resources Division. And what we're going to do in this short video is to introduce you to the premier environmental litigation law firm in the United States, the division that I have the honor of heading. Right now you're in my office in Washington, D.C., which is right on the corner of 10th and Pennsylvania Avenue, and it's where a lot of the work of our division starts because we are the litigators in federal court advancing environmental values but also defending the priorities of the administration on both environmental issues and natural resource issues. You've probably heard of us more recently because we brought to the conclusion of the litigation that we had over Deepwater Horizon, which resulted in a series of agreements totaling over $20 billion. But that's not all. We bring a number of cases which could involve wildlife trafficking or ocean issues that are important endangered species concerns, and we also defend issues again like the President's Clean Power Plan or alternative energy issues. We acquire land, but we also work diligently with federal agencies across the United States to do those things which you would value, to assist Native Americans, to advance environmental priorities, and to take care of communities. But to learn more about the Environment Division, don't just listen to me, really listen to some of the new people who have started to work with us and listen about what they think about working in this wonderful division.
Almost immediately after joining ENRD, I began working on a Superfund cost recovery case. I worked on the case for 2 years and handled written discovery, worked with experts, took and defended depositions, and wrote a number of motions. We ended up receiving a favorable summary judgment ruling, which helped resolve the case.
Within a few months of starting at DOJ, I was arguing an evidentiary hearing in court, and since that time I've briefed and argued dozens of motions in courts all over the country. The work we do here is really exciting and really broad. We obviously touch on environmental issues, but we also litigate really interesting issues of administrative and constitutional law.
As an appellate lawyer in ENRD, I brief and argue appeals from all of ENRD's litigating sections, which means that I get an incredible breadth of experience. I've only been at ENRD for 2 years, but I have worked on a criminal case, Superfund cleanup cases, NEPA matters, and Endangered Species Act cases. So far, I have argued matters in front of the 3rd, 8th, 9th, and 10th circuits.
My section litigates to protect almost 60 million acres of property that the United States holds in trust for Native American tribes. And most of my work revolves around general adjudications, which are large, complex civil proceedings designed to determine the rights of often thousands of claimants to use water in a single source. And through this work, I have argued and drafted a variety of motions, propounded discovery, cross-examined expert witnesses, negotiated some small settlements. I've only been here for 2 years, but I'm assigned to cases in state and federal court all over the country.
The division is excellent in terms of training for 2 reasons. First, there's an open door policy. All the attorneys here are smart, friendly, funny, and they'll help you with any issue that comes up during litigation. And second, the division is really good about providing organized, structured training programs in DC and across the country.
There are so many resources at ENRD. We have a variety of structured trainings, but in addition, we have great mentors that take you under their wing and show you how to be an ENRD attorney.
The people at ENRD make it a very special place. We are all people who love the law, and we have great respect for each other and the work that we do.
I'd say 2 things make ENRD unique. First, it's a great working environment. It's very collegial. I love my colleagues. Second, the work we do provides environmental benefits to communities across the country. That's very rewarding.
We make a difference.
We make a difference.
We make a difference.
We make a difference.
We make a difference, but you can also make a difference. You can join us and be part of the Environment and Natural Resources Division, but you can also consider work in public service anywhere, thinking about advancing the environment in your own local state or community. It's all very valuable to our world. Thank you very much.